Okay, I am really excited about this project. I'm kind of bummed out that I'm having the technical issues because I really wanted to, I'm just excited to share, and there's so many fun things. I hate having a little dumb detail like not being able to get on there how I want to. Okay, today we are going to play with a new set that I am really enjoying on the, this is on the Brutus Monroe site, but it is made from Studio Light. It's called Missees, and this particular one is called Primarina. And it's got all of these fun little pieces. You've got all of these little elements that are going to create a cute little girl that we're going to use on our tag. And we are going to also be using, well, maybe I'll just go along as we go.
Cindy says hi.
Hi, Cindy. Hi, Sylvia. I see Robin's on there too. Sorry if I've missed anybody. Just getting started and getting going. I'm so sorry. It's kind of a crazy thing. I am going to show you all of the different dies. I'll show you, I cut out most of them already. So I want to show you kind of what they can do. So we're not going to use everything, but I'm going to show you just some options you have with this set. So first off, of course, you're going to want to get the base for your person. And so I've got these two pieces that I cut out. I was going to cut these out live, but I thought I didn't want to waste all the time die cutting. I would rather use that time to create with you. So hopefully that's okay with you. So that was this die right here. And as you can see, it cuts the head separately from the bottom. And then I'm just going to stick that back so I know where to find it. Actually, before I do that, so when you want to go to make like a shirt, you can go ahead, you could have a turtleneck if you wanted and just use the whole thing. I actually, there's also,
Hi.
Who said hi?
Jen.
Hi, Jen. Hi, Mary. Hi, Marlene. Okay, so let me just show you, if you can see in the camera, you can see there's a little neckline there you can use. And then, oh, I'm dropping stuff. And then here's another one you can use, and you can get kind of creative. So what I did was I cut out the whole piece like this.
Mary says hi. Michelle says hi.
Hi, Michelle. I
Mary
did catch
says
Mary.
hi as well.
Yep, I got her. So then I used this die, this little square die, to cut out the neckline. And I went up a little bit. See how it's up higher? You can play with that. You can just, this has a lot of options. That's why I wanted to cut so many things out and show you different things you could do. You could cut it all the way to there if you just want it to be up high. You could cut it down lower, but you have lots of options right there. But you can see I kind of held mine in the middle. And then another option for that. Oh, so what I did was I cut one out of this. And let me tell you about this paper. Sorry, I kind of got ahead of myself there.
Natalie says hi.
Hi, Natalie. Oh, you're so cute to come on. Natalie is my niece. She is beautiful. I just love her. This is called, what is this called? Summer Collection Kit. And this is from Carta. And this collection is so cute. The papers are adorable. So I'm going to just flip through them really quick just so you kind of have a sense of what the style of this is. And all of them are double-sided, and I really like the quality of this paper. It has just a little bit of a texture to it. And super cute. Look how cute those watermelons are. And then you've got these cute little seed packets, polka dots. You can never go wrong with that, huh?
You don't need the whole thing to put on
Okay, it's going the right direction. Thanks, Darren. Cute pink. The jars. It's got the yellow flowers. Like I said, I'm kind of just going by kind of quick.
Hello from South Dakota.
Hi, Mary Beth. Thanks for joining us today. You've got all these fun stripes. Beautiful little strawberries. I am such a fan of those strawberries. And again, more polka dots. And then obviously this one's being used today. And isn't that a cute print by itself? I didn't actually use this side. I'm going to be using this side, which I just think is refreshing and just summery and clean. And I just love it. And then we are using some of this color, some of this paper too. And this one has tags that are on the other side that are super cute. So I didn't want to, when I cut it, I was careful so that I could make it so that I can still use those tags because love them. Okay, and then you've got the blue with the white, kind of light blue flowers on it. And the other side is super cute too.
Marlene said love that paper collection.
Isn't this a cute one, Marlene? I like it too. And I am such a sucker for lemons. I think they are so pretty and so just clean and fresh. I just love that whole feel to this whole collection. It just really cute. And then it comes also with this sticker sheet. So Darren will go ahead and put that in the links. And I do owe Darren a thank you. Thank you very much, Darren, for moderating today and always. And for putting up with me as I was freaking out not being able to get on. I appreciate you. Hopefully you're still my friend.
Always.
Okay, so this is the kind of fun thing you can do. So see how this one, I do want to show you this because this was a little bit tricky.
Jackie says hi.
Hi, Jackie. So this piece right here is meant to be like one of the hair pieces. You can make it like a bun, or you could make a bun for the top of the head. That's what I love about this set, is you can do all kinds of fun things with it. But what I wanted was I wanted to make a round neckline. So I just simply use this to make my neckline. So you can multitask with these. I love to get the most bang out of my dies as I can. I'm going to put this little neckline back. Didn't realize I'd taken that off. Want to keep track of all of them. And I like that it shows the shapes on the card because you can know if you've put everything away or not. Okay, so right now we've got these two pieces we can use. But I actually wanted to see if we could do anything more. You could use this little piece right here if you wanted to kind of make little straps or something. But we're going to do another thing that I thought would be kind of fun. So I used fiber paper. You know, I've kind of been on a fiber paper kick. And I used this piece that is actually intended for the hair. I just cut it out of the fiber paper and thought we would make a fancy neckline. So I'm going to go ahead and attach that. And speaking of all of this and all these little details, there is a new glue. I haven't tried it yet. You're going to see it first with me. This is Quickie glue. This is on the site and it comes in this little pen. And I thought, what better time to try that out than when we're using little details. This may not be the best glue for the fiber paper, but we'll try it out. I mostly was excited to use it for even skinnier details like the hair, and there's some little hair tendrils we're going to use it on. But we'll try it. We'll see if it works on this. I have never used it before, so like I said, it might not be, doesn't feel super sticky. This wasn't probably the best thing to start with. So let me go ahead and just add a little bit of other glue on there really quick. And let's go ahead and stick that on, and then I'm going to cut away the rest of the neckline that we don't need. But it fits perfectly. I want to make sure I'm up high enough so you can see in this little neckline area. And our girl likes to do things a little different. She likes her little offset neckline. So now I'm just going to go in and cut away the excess. Just kind of scooch that over a little bit. Okay. I do have bingo numbers I'll be calling later on today. I haven't actually got the numbers yet, but I have a whole thing of numbers. I will have those. So we're going to call them in a fun way with that fun bingo ball machine. I'm not sure exactly what you call that contraption. But see, isn't that kind of cute and fun? And then I went ahead and I used this little tiny heart die. Super small. If you look at the set, you can see, I'm going to move that for a second. You can see that you can make a necklace. There's this little stamp that creates the necklace chain or whatever you want to call it. And then you can make a choker. You can add all of these little charms. You've got this is for the necklaces. But she's not going to wear a necklace. She's all about that neckline she's got on her shirt. So I just cut a little heart out of black that we'll add to our neckline. And I'll wait to place that. I think I'm going to wait until after we do the hair. So I think we can go ahead and attach these though. Now might be the time to try this out. Well, again, that's kind of a big area. Let's use this for that.
Jen said this set looks like something I could play with for hours and hours. So
Oh, Jen, it's like paper dolls. It's fun. Did you guys play with paper dolls when you were little? I loved paper dolls. And this is really fun. And I love I like to not do exactly how they have things on here. It makes me feel good when I can come up with something of my own. But I'm sure there are many combinations you guys will come up with. So yeah, we'll just add this to it. Okay. So I'm thinking that's pretty cute. So let's look at some of the other options now. The hair, we're all about the hair, right? I mean, that's really one of the places you can have a lot of fun experimenting. And there are lots of fun pieces for that. I just want to stick that on there a little closer. I got a little more glue on there than I meant to, but we want her color to meet up correctly. Okay, so some of the pieces for the hair are this braid, which you could put it up high. You could have two of them. If you do two of them, then you would kind of, one of them doesn't have all of the details that the other one does. So I'm not sure if that's how you'd want to do it, but if you really wanted to, you could probably make it work. You could do two on the same side. Let's give her her bangs so that it doesn't look crazy. Lots of fun things you can do there. You could try doing something where it wraps around the head a little bit if you wanted. You know how sometimes people do that. Natalie, if you're still watching, this is right up your alley. Natalie went to beauty school and she's very creative. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to attach the bangs because pretty much everything builds off of that. And it's easier to maneuver other things around. You could even cut another piece of this and tuck some in underneath it. There's just, with layering and everything, you can do whatever you want, which is what's so fun about the set. So let's kind of set her like that.
Karen says hi.
Hi, Karen. So there's that great big bun you can use. And I don't know if you can see it. I'll hold it up close. But it embosses as it cuts. So you've got little lines you can follow. I'm going to go over that with a white gel pen before we're done. You could do two buns. You could do, you could cut out another one, have another one on the other side. You could do some kind of really fancy thing going on. Get some like Star Wars hairdos going on. There's also these little tiny ones. If you wanted to do something like that. But one of the things that I thought was so fun was there's also these fun little tendrils, I guess you would call them. And we're going to use a few of those. So let's let's get her on her card and then, well, actually we should do her face first because otherwise that'll be a lot harder. So the set comes with this little stamp set so that you can stamp her little face. And so you've got her eyes and her nose, and then you've got your fun little mouths. And it's kind of, she's got a cute little style to her. She's got these wide set eyes that are just cute. And so we're going to go ahead and use that. And I'm just going to kind of place it where it goes. And let's use the Misty for this. Let's make life easy. So we're just going to lay that right on there. I think that's just about right. It probably would be easier to do before putting the bangs on, to be honest with you, because I'm probably going to overlap a little bit. So hopefully that won't mess anything up, but I'm not really super worried about it. Worst case scenario, it won't be perfect and I might want to do it again. Okay, let me show these to you. These are new. These are the specialty ink collection. It has our classic selection of, you know, the Raven ink, which is fabulous if you haven't tried that before, and the pigment ink and the alabaster, and then the embossing ink. And these are just such convenient little cubes to have. But then also there's a new ink. It's called Disappearing Ink. And this is great when you want to do no line coloring. But today, for our purposes, we are going to use the Raven ink. And I'm just going to go ahead and ink up her eyes and her eyebrows. But I think we'll put, I want to make sure you can see this. The nice thing is because I've got this little tiny cube, it makes it easier for me to not have to do the nose, because I don't want to do the nose in black. I want to do the nose, I think I'll do the nose in Piggyback. This is Simon Hurley ink in Piggyback.
Marlene says it overlaps the bangs, just add another layer of bangs.
Oh, good idea, Marlene. See, you are a smarty. Okay, let's try this out. Hi, Gina.
Said sorry she's late.
Oh, Gina, better late than never. We're always happy to see you. Okay.
We were late too, so.
Yeah, we were late. I had a hard time getting on today. It was a tricky situation. I will have to investigate it further after. Okay. So again, we're in our Misty, so we get to have a second layer of stamp. What's the word I'm looking for? Second run through. I definitely like my image to be a little more solid. All right, let's see how we did. All right, I like it. I like it. And honestly, that little tiny little bit that it went over, I'm not too worried about that. It's pretty minor. Okay, so now, oh, you know what? I didn't do the nose. Let's do the nose again too, just to get it. You cannot really see it very much. I'm using a really light ink. This Piggyback is really light. We don't want it to be like super pronounced, but we do want to see it. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can even see that. Maybe I should do it even darker. Let's just keep doing layers for a minute. I like layering the Simon Hurley ink. There we go. We can intensify that a little bit. Okay, so now we've got our face on there. Let's get some lips going on. And I think we're going to use these kind of juicy ones. Yeah, I think we'll go with those. Let me scooch them over just a little bit. And I'm going to move this just to make sure she doesn't move anywhere. I'm going to use Rosy Cheeks for her lips. Let's see if that's dark enough. If not, I'll grab a darker one. Oh, I think that's going to be just right. Yeah, I like that color. I am going to do one more layer of that. So for her hair color, I used mustard seed. And the green that I used in her shirt was cabbage. Okay, we have got her little face all ready to go. I'll put that up there and clean those after. So let's add just a little bit of color to her face. So I thought it would be fun. I'm just going to give her a couple of little... Hi, Tina. I just want her to have a couple of little freckles because she seems like somebody who would like to be out in the sun, enjoying the sunshine a little bit. I think that'll work. And this color is called it's pumpkin orange. This is a Prismacolor pencil, but I'm just letting you know the color so you know I didn't use like a dark brown. I wanted to use something a little lighter so that it looks more like skin, and so that it's not super pronounced. It's just a hint. Okay, so let's try out. I'm a little nervous about this. Let me make sure I have a spare piece of paper here, because I want to make sure we don't put her cheeks on all in one blob. I think I'm just going to use this right here just to kind of, we'll just go lightly and kind of increase the pressure as we go. And I am just using the Piggyback, so I'm not putting a huge amount of color, just a little to help define her features a little bit, her face a little bit more. And again, she's a little sun-kissed, right? I was so worried about getting too much on there, and I'm really layering it up, so I'm not in a lot of danger. This is a good one for this. If you want to make kind of a blushed, add a little color to your skin tones, this is a good one if you're using something kind of pale. I'm liking that. All right, we just got that. And you could go ahead, I mean, if you want to get all fancy, you could do her chin, you could get into all that contouring stuff, but I don't want to. If you want to, do it. Okay, so we're going to let's do some of her hair. I kind of want to get some of this done before I put it on the card, but I think it might be easier to do the card first. So let me put this guy back so we don't lose any of our pieces. I think I've got them all in place now. I'm just going to move that to the side for now. And we're going to go ahead and start assembling our tag. So this tag, oh, Darren, here's the product of the day that I didn't tell you about. The tags, the media tags. Sorry. I always like to give him something to go find. I don't even do it on purpose, but it definitely sort of ends up that way, huh, Darren?
Once in a while.
Yeah, you're a good sport. I appreciate it. Okay, so I'm just going to use some of the Easy Tear tape. And I cut this piece. So these tags from the very top to the bottom.
Jackie asked, what set is this?
This die set is the Missees Primarina. It's from Studio Light. This is in the new products section on the site. So let's see. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 inches by, I think it's 4 inches. Yeah, 8 inches by 4 inches. And I cut this one to 7 1/4 by 4. And that makes it fit just perfectly underneath that little hole. Every once in a while, I just love making a tag. I think they are so much fun. But I get so wrapped up in cards sometimes I forget to do tags. Are you guys tag makers? Okay, let's do this. See if that works out really good. And then I just cut a couple of little borders. And this blue is just a piece of blue cardstock from my stash of who knows what. Oh, I almost forgot something. Oh, darn it, I was going to do it before I stuck it on.
Karen said start as a tag maker and evolve.
Oh, I love that, Karen. Okay, let's see if Shannon can get this off without killing the paper.
Jackie says I made a tag or 20.
Yes. Aren't they fun?
And Tina says she loves making tags.
I do too, Tina. I love making tags too. Okay, so I'm going to pull this off. Thankfully, I didn't go crazy with the easy tear tape because I forgot a step that I wanted to do. I'm glad I'm amongst friends. All right, so I'm just going to stick that there for a second because what I wanted to do was I wanted to show you this beautiful color. This is a new color that Simon Hurley put out. This is available on the Brutus Monroe site. It's called Breakup Blue, and we're just going to go around the edges of our paper just to give it a little more depth, a little bit more interest. There we go. And it's pretty subtle. I mean, this color matches really, really well with this paper. I think this color is gorgeous. But see how nice that looks? I love how soft it just kind of gives it more of an antiqued kind of rustic look. We're kind of going for a country kind of gal anyway, it looks like. And I'm not going to go too much crazier than that. I just wanted to kind of soften those edges. I think that works. What do you guys think? So again, this is Breakup Blue. Love it. Hi, Kathy. Thanks for joining. All right, so we're going to put this at the base of this. And then I'm going to stick this whole thing onto my tag. So bringing our tag back in and putting some more tape on now that I'm actually ready to add it. Let's put a little bit more there. And I peeled off the piece that was over here, so let's put that back on. Okay. And now we'll add a little border to the top. And I cut this one, I guess I should tell you, it's 4 inches wide. And it looks like I cut it about 1.25 inches deep. I'm not sure exactly how you want to say that, but yeah. Okay, and then we're going to do,
Jane says hi.
I guess that was long, and the long was 4 and the width was, hi Jane. Thanks for joining. Hi Pamela. Okay, I think that's a little crooked. Let me move that a little bit or it'll bug me. Okay. All right. Now we're ready to really get cooking on this. So the next thing we're going to add to our little tag is one of the lace borders. This is a beautiful die set. This is the one that I used. Also, I always, if I cut extras, I always just stick them in with my set because it just makes it so convenient. And you also, when you do it, you could have, there's an outline. So you can have an outline around it, but for what I was doing, I liked it this way. So that's what worked for this project. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and try out our glue. So let's see how this Quickie glue works. I thought this was perfect for something so intricate, especially for someone like me who really has a hard time not making a mess. And I am going to cut some of this off. I think I'll glue the first 2 sections and then we'll go from there. See, I'm even a little messy doing it with the glue because I'm going fast, but this is a great way to do things that are just little and intricate. So let's get that started. I'm going to center that one so that we will have a little bit of this one is going to stick out. So I'm just going to cut it so it matches the other side. So it looks like I need to cut it. Is that right? Yep, right there. Does not dry fast, just so you know. So we're going to cheat and just put a little clothespin there so it doesn't move on me while I'm working. And then we're going to cut it right here because we don't want to interrupt the lace pattern, right? So get all of that off so that I can see better where I'm at. Now it'll stick because now I'm ready to move it a little bit. There we go. So I'm going to just clean this up a little bit now that we have the basic shape that we need. We want to smooth out those edges. We don't want it to look like we cut it.
Jane said if you like Shannon's card from the side, you hit the like button.
Oh, thanks, Jane. I appreciate that. I got a little deep with my scissors, but I think we're okay. All right, so let's put some glue on the other side of this one. Because I don't know yet how sticky that glue is, I'm going to put that back in there. And we're just going to I'm just going to hold it this way. And there's probably a less awkward way to do this, which I'm sure I will think of when I'm not live. But for now, that's how we're doing it. All right, so I like how you can get those little areas. That is awesome. And I have a couple of other things that are kind of intricate we'll be using, so this should come in pretty handy today. Okay, now that I've got our glue there, we can move on to the next step. And if you are wanting to make sure, I always keep a little bit of, I have a little stash of these at my craft table because I usually use them when I'm embossing so I don't burn my fingers. But they are they're multi-purpose. So let's see if we want that to tuck in there. I kind of like it tucked in so she's not just kind of floating in air. So I think we'll stick that, I think we'll stick her to the side just a little bit because we're going to want to put this little word bubble on this side. So I'll go ahead and stick this down and then I think I'll put her little head on some foam squares just to give it a little more dimension. All right. How's everybody doing? I know I've kind of just been chit-chatting away. Hi, Erica. Thanks for joining today. Yeah, I like that. What do you guys think? Oh, I didn't realize I had kind of overshot my shirt a little bit. So the nice thing is you can always just kind of cut behind it and no one knows the difference, but yeah, I didn't realize I had done that. I'm not going to stress about it. I do need to glue it down a little better though. Okay. Her hair is actually going to cover that, so that's perfect. See? Yay, I love stuff like that. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to add just a little bit more to, I think it's fun to just kind of follow what she's got already here with the embossing that's there. Let's just give her a few little highlights. I'm just going to go right where they're embossed. Eliminate all the guesswork.
Jane said, sorry to be so late. What kind of tag are we making?
Oh, Jane, you're fine. This is a tag using this new die set. It's Missees Primarina, and it's from Studio Light. And this is in the new products section on the site. And Darren has put up a link to that. Okay. I need my glasses on. I think I've got it though. Let's see. Oh, we need a little bit more right here. And you can do as much or as little as you want through here. I think I'll put a little bit or more through the bottom. And then let's give her a few highlights on top. Okay, I'm not going crazy with the highlights, but I think just a little bit, just to give a little bit more interest, works out good. So we are going to go ahead and get her placed on here. So I'm using my little Easy Tab foam dots, which I love. Okay. So let's get her situated on here. Maybe, I think we'll give her head a little bit of tilt. That right there. And see how just having that little, having the foam behind it, just gives it that much more character. Just having a little bit more dimension makes, I think, a big difference.
Avril says hi from Cork, Ireland.
Oh, Avril, hello, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. Okay, so let's get this stuck down with our easy tear tape. Oh, I easily tore my paper because I wasn't very gentle, was I? Okay. So we'll get this little braid tucked in there. And it's hiding our previous mishap with the layering. Okay, so now this is where we're really gonna love that glue, because as long as it sticks, it might not dry fast enough to use for this, but we'll try it. But I was thinking it'd be fun to put one.
Donna says hi.
Hi, Donna. Hope you're having a good day. Let's put this one down first. I don't know about you, but whenever I've had long hair and I had braids or whatever, they never stayed in there. I always had stragglers, but I kind of like that look. So we'll add these little tendrils of hair. Maybe we'll turn this a little bit. There we go. I'm kind of liking that one. I want to make sure it kind of meets up with the, oh, this glue is good, but if you're in a hurry, if you're doing a live, I think it's better to use something that dries just a little bit faster. But yes, it's perfect for these little skinny things. You just can't be as in a hurry as I am right now. Okay, did I put them on the right side? Yes, I did. So we'll put that one there. And then the beauty of that other one is it doesn't run all over. This one I have to be more careful with because we don't want it to bleed on to the rest of our project. So that is the real balance there. Okay, so let's get this one on. And I think those meet up pretty good. And then we'll put one on the other side. And I think we'll have her little hairstyle pretty much taken care of. And you can just kind of play with them and arrange them how you like them. I'm still messing with mine. I think that works. I think we probably can move those now, get those out of the way. All right, so this is going to be one of those times where I am going to try to use that that glue pen because this is really fine. This is, let's do this first. Okay, so I'm going to use our little glue pen again. I want to make sure.
So stinking cute.
Isn't this a fun set? Okay, just had to get the little center out of my E. And we'll just go along.
Donna says she's so beautiful.
Oh, thank you, Donna. And easy. You saw how fast she came together, and that was after me messing around playing with all of the different options. Okay, let's get our hello onto our little word bubble. And I'm just not going to touch that too much for a minute. I don't think I need to worry too much about that sticking. I think I'm just going to put my finger directly onto my surface.
Seal says hi.
Hi, Seal. I tore my easy tab off. I'm too fast. Definitely want to take your time peeling those off. There we go. Okay. I think we'll kind of put a little turn on that too. All right, so now let's do a little something to the top. We need to have some sort of something going on there. I think I'm going to use, oh, I forgot I had put the stamps there. I think we'll use a little bit of our, I've just got this in my ribbon stash. And I think because it's sheer, I think we can get away with using the black. I don't want to overwhelm the softness of everything else, but I think it's okay. We'll try it out. We can always take it off, right? That's black. Let's see what we think of white. I think I like the black. So I'm just going to cut it so I have enough length that if I want to tie it onto something, I can do that.
Candy says hi.
Hi, Candy. And then I think we'll just take a little bit of this other ribbon. Going back to our mixing our delicate and our bold a little bit.
Kathy says black.
I like the black too, Kathy. And I'm such a sucker for polka dots, it's hard for me to pass those up anyway. So let's see how this looks. It'll be an experiment. So I have like a whole roll of this ribbon I got. I inherited it. And I don't use it a lot because I think it's kind of hard to tie with the little knobby things on the sides, but I think it's so cute.
Candy asked what you're using since she's late.
Candy, I am using the cute new stamped, or not stamped, but die set. It's the Missees Primarina. It has this cute little stamp that comes with it that makes the face. And then I've got some of the paper from the Carta summer collection kit. And then I've used the lace border dies. Okay, so let's mess with our bow just a little bit.
Candy says, oh fun, I love this.
It's a fun set. I'm telling you, Candy, you would have a heyday with it.
And Kimberly said, I love the polka dots too. It's such a cute tag.
Oh, thank you. I think this is too long. I know it would be probably you'd need it somewhat long to be able to tie it to something, but it's driving me crazy. So bear with me. I have to cut it down. It's gonna just annoy me too much.
Pamela says, love the black ribbon.
Who said that? Pamela? Oh, thanks, Pamela. Okay. I think we've just about got it. I think we need to do one more thing because I have to at least try it. Do we want to add a little bit more? Do we think the black is too harsh or do we like that? I think it kind of ties all that black in with the rest of it.
Candy says she's going to put on a list. She wants to make one for my daughter with different looks.
Isn't it fun? Oh, I think she would love that, Candy. Okay, so I knew I was missing something and it was the little heart we haven't put on yet. And I think that is the missing link to tie it all together. So we're going to put our little heart on our little asymmetrical neckline here. And I think we've got it. I almost turned it upside down. That's just instinct for me. I think we need to even out our tag a little bit, our ribbon. And I think we are good. Well, I would flip the phone up, but today, since we had issues with the orientation of the phone, I'm going to have to say goodbye to you this way, but just know that I really appreciate you so much. And I had a lot of fun. Even though I started off a little rocky, I hate when I have a technical issue because it kind of throws me off for the rest of my life. But I feel like it was a lot of fun and I hope you had fun. I do want to show you one thing. I think she would look, sorry, I'm talking to you as I'm saying goodbye. I'm saying things that I want to fix. And I will see you guys next week, same time, and we will have something new to have fun and play with. Thanks so much. Have a great week, you guys.